Alright, so I just had a situation where I was super unhappy. And I thought, you know what, instead of making this a negative, I'm going to turn it into a positive. What I'm angry about is retail, is retail jobs. They suck. And don't get me wrong, I know people who are like managers and stuff, they get like that is how they make their living, and I'm fine with that. You know, you do you. Being like an 18-year-old at retail, it's not the best. Working in retail, I have to deal with a lot of crap. So the problem is with retail, right? So the people I actually work with, aren't the problem, okay? Like, I love the people I work with. I think they're funny. I think most of them hate me. The real problem with retail is the customers. There's two things, I think, that is the main problem with retail. Number one is the customers. Number two is the pay. The pay is not good. If I'm getting £5.90 an hour for standing behind a till for 8 hours, I'd rather be dead. So I'm just going to cover a few things that occur in my job, and I'm sure anyone who's watching this will be able to relate. The biggest complaint I ever get at my job is paying for bags. We all know at this point, here in the UK that is, it's 5p to pay for a bag. I have not got a problem with this. Any shop I go to and they're like, oh, it's 5p for a bag, I'm like, that's fine. At my job, I literally must get about 20 people a day who take it out on me for the bag. I genuinely had someone where I've said, oh, it's a 5p for a bag, sir, and they're like, no, it's ridiculous, and then they throw their money at me. Okay, so that will be £4.75, please, sir. Do you need a bag at all? 5p for that little bag? Are you out of your mind? I'm not paying 5p for a bag. I'll forget it. I'll just forget it. Bro, it's not my fault if the bags are 5p. I'm sorry you feel so attacked. But really? We're all gonna get angry over a 5p bag? Really? Really? I mean, really? Come on. People need to realise the people behind the till don't control what everything costs. If you take it out on them, you're literally like the lowest of the low, in my opinion. Another thing, it's just how customers get so annoyed about like everything. Okay, so for example, I'm on the till by myself, it's a Sunday, we only have 2 people in on Sundays, that's just how it is. And I'll have a massive queue of people, and wow. Yes, that is annoying, but then when people come over to the till and they're like,
you're a bit understaffed today, aren't you? Unacceptable for my mannerism.
Mannerism? What the? I can't control who comes in. Like, go away. If we're understaffed, don't take it out on the customer, instead help them out. Like say, oh wow, I hope you're doing alright. And just laugh about it with them. Okay, so since we're speaking of customers, the worst type of customers, and I speak for everyone who works at retail on this, the people who think that the customer is always right. Like, people who genuinely believe that the customer is always right. Newsflash, Janet, you're not. Working retail, you should act as if the customer is right. It pretty much just means be polite to the customer, right? Don't be a dick and you're fine. But customers who genuinely believe that they're always right, you're a bit dumb, Debbie, to be honest. Like, go out. Let me give you an example. So if we don't have a certain item that Janet wants, she won't just be like, okay, that's fine, sorry, that's my fault for leaving it so last minute. You know how they're gonna be, don't you? First thing that comes out of their mouth is always,
I'd like to speak to your manager, please.
oh my god, love, do you think that speaking to my manager is gonna magic the item for you? Just go away. I don't know, these people are so rude as well. Like, they won't take no for an answer. Someone wanted an item, and I said, sorry, everything we have is what we have out. We sold out of everything today. I'm really sorry. We're gonna get a delivery in sometime next week. That's all I can really do for you. Did they just say,
Oh, that's fine. Thank you for helping me.
in the first place? Excuse me, oh my gosh. You know what they do? They're just like, they say the words,
Oh, could you just check out the back for me, please?
love, it's not there. Yeah, then you just kind of go out the back and you stand there for 10 seconds and then you walk back out, you're like, no, sorry. I mean, I think as well, as we've all aware, the pay is not brilliant. I remember I started my retail job at £4.06 an hour. Listen, right? Retail was hard. You have to deal with so much crap from customers. You have to be on your feet all day, which I get it is not a hardship, right? But for someone that age, it's not fun. And being at the end of the month when you feel like you've genuinely worked really hard, you get like 100 quid at the end of the month. It's like, bloody hell. I mean, I personally believe that I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant. I don't know how to say that word. About to complain, right? I don't really believe in like the whole minimum wage thing. I think everyone should be getting paid the same amount of money. Someone in my job is getting paid £7.20 and I'm getting paid £4.06, and we're both standing on the till. That's a bit dumb, isn't it? I don't know. I kind of hope that changes one day, because yeah, that sucks. You know what else is annoying as hell? You're standing on the till, you're tired, you want to die really. You get to a customer and they're on their phone. I'm sorry, but if I'm the one behind the till when you're doing it, f*** off. Like seriously, f*** off. If I'm on the till, bored as... Alright, calm down. I'm like, okay, yeah, who's next, please? Oh, I have to say that so many times. Who's next, please? Yeah, you want to come over? And they come over.
Yeah, it's one of my babes. I'm in the store right now.
I'm sorry, that's so rude. What phone call was so important that you couldn't wait 10 seconds so I can just give you your change and then take your phone call? Like, people who are like that are the sort of people who are just in their, like, they are the only ones that matter. I can't really think of anything else to say about retail, really. I mean, I have a lot of funny memories in me-tail, but yeah, I do. Like, I enjoy the people I work with. You know, being with like certain people is really good for just myself personally. I've really what am I trying to say? Like ever since I joined retail, I really came out of my shell. I started like talking to people more. But that's about it on the positive side. Customers just drive me to hell. Like, oh, don't get me wrong. You can meet some really nice people. You can meet so many nice people in retail. Like, they do exist, believe it or not. Yeah, that's about it really. Just don't be a dick to people. If you can see that there's someone struggling, like, on the till in a shop, just be nice to them. So yeah, there was an ambulance outside. Like this video if you can relate to this. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna talk about other stuff I hate. Because believe it or not, the loving guy I am, I hate a lot of shit. Yeah, so please subscribe so I can leave retail. Thank you. Bye guys.